You're right. I said it. I said I was not going to get the trendy new color of the year, but for some crazy, idiotic reason, I have the deep purple iPhone 14 Pro Max in my hands. This year, I said I was going all in on the space black colors, or at least dark colors, and I bought the 14 Pro in space black along with the regular 14 in midnight, and I love both of these colors. And I still think that I probably made the right choices. However, I can only read, watch, or listen to so many people say how good the deep purple 14 Pro looks that I just had to get one for myself to see it. And there are a couple of other reasons that I decided to pick up a Pro Max as well, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But what I really wanted to see was this color and see what all the hype is about. So let's crack this thing open. So like I said, I already have the space black color and I love this color. This is a deep, dark, shiny black, like Darth Vader's helmet or something. And then on the back, it's, I don't know, space gray-ish. But the purple, man, the purple I think is gonna be nice. But I also did pick up this 14 Pro Max leather case as well. And this is called ink. This is the ink color for the leather case. So let's see what this guy looks like. Okay, here it goes. And, okay, I see it. I have to admit, that does look pretty good. However, it does not look deep purple. It looks like I don't know, shallow purple? Is that a thing? Like this thing, like I can't even see the color in my monitor over here. It just looks gray, right? Am I missing something? Okay, well when I put them together, there's a little bit of a pigment, but they both just look like different colors of gray, right? Okay, right here, with this light, we can see a little bit of a purple tint. But man, in here, it is hard to tell. And you know what? That's slightly disappointing. I was expecting a much more rich color on this iPhone 14 Pro Max Deep Purple. Just, it's not. Not really. It really has to hit the light just right to see that purple pigmentation. Well, I guess that's it for the color. It's fine. I'm not super impressed, but whatever. Maybe outside it's better. But why else did I want an iPhone 14 Pro Max when I already have a 14 Pro? And the first thing is battery. Okay, so I'm told that the iPhone 14 Pro Max battery is way better than the regular Pro. And I want to test that out. I get an irrational battery anxiety for no known reason that I can actually think of, because I work at home most of the day. I can plug in anytime I'm sitting on my desk. When I'm in my vehicle, I have a MagSafe mount for charging my phone, or if I'm in my wife's car, I have a lightning cable. I can charge my phone no matter where I'm at. However, I still have some weird irrational fear about charging all the time or not being in a position to be able to charge whenever I want to. And even though I sit at my desk all day, I hesitate for some reason to charge my device while I'm here, or I forget because I'm doing different things, and I'm constantly on my phone, most likely an unhealthy amount. But right now I'm sitting at 37%, and in about an hour and a half, I need to run to go do something, and I'll be gone for a number of hours away from being able to charge my device, and this gives me anxiety. So I'm going to have to charge this up before I go, otherwise I'm just not going to make it. And what's wrong with needing to charge your device for a little bit of time before you go out in the evening? Nothing. But I don't want to have to think about it. I don't want to have to worry about it. I want to see if the Pro Max can get me through a day of my unhealthy use of a device, which can be upwards of 6 hours or more of on-screen time, which I know, just saying it out loud is insane. But I'm not going to break any habits overnight. And will the iPhone 14 Pro Max get me through a full day? Well, TBD. But another reason that I'm looking to switch to an iPhone 14 Pro Max is that as I get older, my eyes are starting to change, and my eyes are okay right now, but at some point I'm going to need a bigger display. So should I start getting used to it now? Now this reasoning is definitely sketchy at best, because if my eyes are fine, I should just stick with the phone that I already have. But like I said, I just want to see how it feels to use a bigger display and see if there's any less fatigue or strain at the end of the day. And the next reason that I really wanted to try out the iPhone 14 Pro Max is because of the rumors for next year's iPhones, right? There's rumors that there's an iPhone Ultra coming out that is essentially going to take the iPhone Pro Max and turn it into a new tier of iPhone with extra features, maybe that crazy periscope camera we've been seeing rumors about. But regardless, it seems like there's going to be features in the rumored iPhone Ultra that will only be available in the iPhone Ultra. And I'm gonna want it if it's got more features. And I kind of don't want to be shocked or have to suddenly switch to a much larger device without any warning just to get all of the features of the next iPhone. So I figured if I start gradually moving over to the Pro Max and getting used to the weight and the size and the feel in the hand and the feel in the pocket, I'll be used to it before I get to that point. And what's interesting is that this is not my first plus-sized iPhone. I've had large iPhones before. The last large iPhone I had was the iPhone 6S Plus. And after that, I went to the larger Pixel devices and the Huawei P whatevers and the Samsung S8 and S9 Plus. And I had larger devices for a long time, but after I came back to iPhone, I went with the standard size with the iPhone 10 and have been enjoying that size for the most part. And for now, it just kind of feels like a good time to start trying out or transitioning to that Pro Max size. However, I am slightly concerned about the feel in the hand over time, especially with the case. We'll put the case on in just a moment. So I'm concerned about the feel in the hand and any stress on a pinky from how I hold the phone or just taking up a bunch more space in my pocket. So anyway, let's check out this case real quick. All right, so does this ink case look any more purple to you? I would say yes. This ink case has much more of a deep purple undertone, much more than the iPhone 14 Pro. And that looks pretty nice. Oh, I love the deep dark purple on the buttons. I love the buttons on the Apple leather cases. So we are definitely going to be using that for now. And that fits in there really, really nice. So that's about it for this video. This is the Deep Purple 14 Pro Max. I'm going to test it out over the next couple of weeks and compare it against the 14 Pro. So stay tuned for more information as I compare these two together. One of the first things I'm going to do is throw an iCarez screen protector on this because it's the best matte screen protectors you can get for the price, or any price really, for the new iPhones. So if you want to see a video about these iCarez screen protectors, check out this video right over here. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, hit subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time.